Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. We are back with another student interview, and this time we are joined by our brother Salim Turky. Hayakallah, Akhi Salim.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Akhi Salim, tell us more about yourself, where you're from, how old you are, and where you're currently living.
Okay, so I'm born in Tanzania, Zanzibar Island. I was born there, raised there, alhamdulillah, and I've lived there for like around 15 years. And now I'm currently in Egypt and I've come here for studies, inshallah. So I'm 17 years old and soon I'll be 18 as well in this year, inshallah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. So you've moved from from Tanzania to Egypt to
Yeah.
continue with your studies, MashaAllah. So tell us more, like how did you start? Like what motivated you to learn the Arabic language and what got you started?
What really motivated me is when I started taking the religion more seriously, learning about Islam. And at some point, I knew I needed Arabic to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to love Him even more and understand His words, and also have the khushu and the salah, understand the khutbah. Especially now I'm in Egypt as well, like I need to even put more effort since the khutbah is in Arabic language as well. And also all the people here speak Arabic only. So that's what really
Mash-
motivates me.
MashaAllah. So you are currently living in Egypt right now, and you started your journey by first taking religion seriously and realizing that in order to uh, basically take your religion more seriously, you need to learn the Arabic language so that you can remove any sort of barriers and have direct access. MashaAllah. So
Yeah, yeah.
so now, like at that point in your life, you started to take your religion seriously. So did you start like studying on your own? Did you go to a madrasa or?
I tried learning on my own, but then it didn't last that long. And I knew it. I needed some kind of program to help me be more disciplined and as well as, practice the speaking as well. So then I decided to join the Andalus Institute.
Alhamdulillah. So that at that point, you realize that you can't study on your own. It's very tough, and you needed like a teacher, a mentor, and like a structured
Yes.
program in order to take that next step. So yeah. So just tell us like how's your journey been at the Andalus Institute? How far did you get in your lessons, and just like your overall experience.
So I joined the Andalus Institute in October, and the progress so far has been really good. Like if I've if I think about how I was back then, like it's really different from now on. Like I've really gained a lot of vocabulary as well. I can understand some of the parts of the khutbah as well. Like each eye of the Quran, I'm pretty sure one or two words I understand them as well. So it's really helping me get closer to my goals, which is understanding the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And inshallah, I'm progressing slowly. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. And what's your most favorite part of the Andalus Institute?
Favorite part, yeah. I
Everyone
think
says
it's the
speaking.
speaking session. Yeah,
Yeah,
speaking
everyone.
session. Yeah, speaking
I
session.
I answered that for you. Everyone loves the speaking session. Yeah, everyone loves the speaking sessions, and
Yeah,
it's just like the common feature that everyone just like looks forward to, and it makes sense. Like you're in
because
a
you're
group.
able to use the words. Yeah, practice it.
Yeah, mashallah. Yeah, you're in a group with, like how many other students, and you guys are, you have basically your brothers. You guys build brotherhood, and you guys are like learning with a qualified teacher who's helping you guys like speak and correct your mistakes, and this is very like it's a very like like important aspect of the program, and it's also the most enjoyable part of the program as well.
Yes.
So yeah, so just like now, like you're in Egypt, like you're taking your studies to the next level. So how does it feel, or how are you able to balance your studies at the Andalus Institute and your daily life responsibilities? Like how do you make time for like the Andalus Institute?
Okay. So actually, before I wasn't that much consistent. When I first started out, I was really motivated. I was consistent, and then I came for holidays back home, and the consistency was gone a bit. So now I'm trying to come back again, And what really helps me stay consistent is having a read a particular time where I'm like, I don't do nothing else but just, do my Arabic. I try my best to give this small task or goals where like I tell myself, just memorize 10 vocabs today. That's enough. Don't do too much, and also don't be like too lazy. So yeah, that really helps me as well. My goal, I reach my goals.
Mashallah. And this is a question that I usually ask to the students, and like, how has your life changed? In terms of like the religion and your day to day life. Like, what's now that you know the Arabic language? Like, what's different for you?
Yeah, the difference is that I can, I'm way better than before. Where I can understand more the Allah and as well as the Salah. Like especially the Salah now, you can understand every part of it because once you know at the first, then it just continues because now you know the words. So you keep understanding, and it gives the khushu and the Salah as well.
Mashallah, mashallah. Well, alhamdulillah, akhi, we want a little bit of heartfelt advice from you for the viewers and those that have any sort of like, like limiting beliefs, or, they haven't started studying Arabic yet, but they want to start studying. What would you advise, these people?
Yeah, what would I advise is that it doesn't take that much time of the day. It's just you give yourself 1 hour and you really plan well, because these small tasks they could lead to a greater impact as well. So just give a small amount of time because many people think they don't have time to do so, but then I'm sure they can, find a time like where at least 1 hour, they can, try their level best and achieve that goal, inshallah, of learning the Arabic language.
Alhamdulillah. Yes, it's all about being consistent. It's all about starting and just being consistent, and not, and delay gratification, and not expect results overnight, which
Yeah,
unfortunately is something that plagues, like, like people in modern day societies, where we expect results like overnight, and if people don't see these results, i.e., for example, the Arabic fluency, then they just stop learning. So alhamdulillah, that's a really relevant advice, mashallah. And yeah, brother Sadim, it's been a pleasure for you to join us here and give us a little bit of your story and your experience at the Andalus Institute. And we hope to see you inshallah in the future videos, bi-idhnillah. Barakallah fik, akhil kareem.